Dribble, not settling just for the jump shot. And then Durant fouled at the other end. Well, just a good use of the dribble, good crossover, uses his body, takes a little contact from Cephalosha. Nice finish.
Mayo in his first year with the Mavs, 18 points per game on the season. Meanwhile, Kevin Durant, one of the best free throw shooters in the game, gets his first point of many to come, we presume, based on the scoring average of 29 per game, which is third in the league. Career highs in field goal percentage, three-point shooting, and assists.
I think hopefully after the All-Star break, he'll find his groove. He's still a very effective player, as Durant was bailed out on that move to the basket. But, you know, Nowitzki, he's such a superior shooter, and a shooter needs his legs under him.
You just wonder, as they called Kaman for the foul, when Dirk is 100%, if he's 100%, will it be too late? The Mavs are playing better. They've won 4 in a row, but they're still 6 games under 500, 12th in the West.
Yeah, it's not just where they stand. It's who they have to pass along the way. They've got some quality teams ahead of them. Certainly it's possible, but I don't think it's probable. They have a lot of, I mean, they just don't have the depth of talent that they've had here recently.
Durant covered by Sean Marion. See if they double. No. Now here comes Collison, and Durant says, I don't care. I'm going to make a move on him and then score. Meanwhile, Dirk has not scored. Yet Dallas tied for now. So that shot by Durant made it look easy as he got hit pretty hard and hung in at the free throw line to convert a three-point play. Mike James on the floor for Dallas, just signed a second 10-day contract.
Finishes, and then Durant off to a slow start from the field, only 2 for 7. But the functional strength there to take the body shot, finish. He's already gotten to the free throw line 5 times. This will be number 6 as he shoots the technical called against Dirk Nowitzki.
Yeah, coming up the floor said something to Tony Brothers during the commercial and was teed up. Durant now with. You're still mad over the Texans loss. I wasn't going to bring it up because you were in a good mood for the first quarter when we were on ESPN News. As Durant buries a 3, that's 13 now for Kevin Durant. 5.
Well, Kevin Durant's put a win in Oklahoma City's win column with shots like these. This guy is just a scoring machine.
Here's Durant. Lost, then collects and scores. Normally knocks that shot down. The fall away as Durant buries a 3. He's got 18.
There's going to be some management soon enough that just sticks with the guy, even when he's the coach of a bad team, because they know he's a good coach, as Kevin Durant knocks a 3 in off a nice play.
And Durant and Westbrook, both career highs this year in steals. And right on cue, Durant with a steal, and Collison fouls Kevin Durant. Won't be a clear path foul.
Area a lot more than I like the goaltending, because even if you slow it down on goaltending a lot, it's difficult to see. I just think the more and more you add, and I just don't like the more and more you add. And I also wonder, 2 minutes. What about 2:01? That means the possession isn't important then. I mean, challenge at times, but defense, they bring it consistently.
Durant fouled. I know you watched the Miami Golden State game and Curry wasn't playing, but still, when they want to lock down the Heat, if they're not the best, they're right there defensively when they
now that's a different
play the way
thing.
they did on Wednesday.
In the playoffs, with rest and Miami having, or the other opponent having Miami's attention all the time, can they be the best? Certainly, but I like Indiana's defense. I think they're really, really sound.
Foul was on Marion, and Kevin Durant 10 of 10 at the free throw line. Shoots above 90% at the stripe, and he's got 26 points. James trying to get past Jackson, and Liggins with a good play. Able to collect, hit a cutting Durant. Oh, beautiful finish by Kevin Durant. 28 for Durant to lead all scorers. Going for his 17th 30-point game. And throws it away. Picked off by Mayo. He'll challenge Liggins and then missed the layup. Tried to sidestep him and couldn't finish.
But poor decision. They should have been going for one shot. Instead, he misses the layup. And they give up the last shot to Durant for the three.
And Durant's over 30. Concern for the cameraman.
Concern and compassion. Down 9 going in the fourth. But don't you think there should be some pre-interviews of these contestants who shoot at the end of quarters as thrashing on the weak side?
Here's Durant. He's got 33, and he'll go to the line where he's 11 of 11 tonight. Third team foul on Dallas. That's 4 personal fouls on Sean Marion. Dallas plus 12 on the scoreboard. Plus, Mavs have forced 3 turnovers here in the quarter.
And Dallas has always had a great home court advantage. Now, it's a very electric arena. They're giving their fans something to be excited about. They've played hard all game.
Dirk returns. 11 points, 8 rebounds. Meanwhile, Oklahoma City has hit its last 13 foul shots. You see the numbers for Durant. Approaching his third 40-point game in his last 5.
A lot of old school big guys do that. Kurt Thomas comes to mind, who plays for the Knicks right now.
Durant gets the bounce. He's got 37. More than doubling his scoring average for the season as Durant is fouled by Mayo, throwing it up. And Durant will go to the line. Both teams in the penalty. Durant 13 of 13 at the line.
Well, searching out the mismatch. Good pull-up by Carter at the other end. Kevin Durant, smart play. Saw Carter's arm extended. Ripped it through to draw the foul. And earn his way back to the free throw line.
Durant now 14 of 14 at the line. He's got 38 points, 2 points away from his third 40-point game in the last week. They're just correcting the foul. Originally, we said it was Mayo, then they said it was Carter, but you can see that on the replay it was Mayo. But Durant closing in on his 5th 40-point game. That would be the most in the NBA this season.
An interesting substitution. Mike James, the more veteran point guard, replaces Darren Collison. And if I'm Dallas, the next trip down defensively, because
Dirk can't get it. Durant skies for the rebound, and a foul called on Elton Brand. Durant will go back down court to the line for 2 free throws.
wow, you get a great look, down 1, miss. And Elton Brand gets a little nudge by Ibaka, and then he bumps into Durant, and you foul the wrong guy.
15 of 15 tonight. Oklahoma City as a team has hit 16 in a row. 40 points for Kevin Durant for the 5th time this year, the 3rd time in his last 5 games. Last Friday, you saw him get a season-high 42 against the Lakers. Looking for 41 right here. And he's got it. Oklahoma City by 41. Shot clock at 5. Durant misses. Ibaka got the rebound. And Dallas has to foul. Shot clock is off. And Carter fouls Durant.
And again, the second shot by Ibaka, they should have fouled immediately. That's where you've got to have the internal time, score, penalty in your mind. You know if they get the second shot, to foul right then. The ball went from Ibaka to Cephalosha. They could have fouled there. Instead, they wait until Durant gets the ball.
Although all these guys are 85 to 90% free throw shooters with the exception of Perkins, as Durant matches his season high with 42 points.
Let me just say this. I would feel better if I was Rick Carlisle with Ibaka or Cephalosha shooting than with Kevin Durant shooting.
Durant is 18 of 18 at the line. 19 of 19.
Good night.
Here's Durant. He gets a look. Durant off the heel. We go to overtime.
Westbrook pick and roll again. How much are you going to double? How much are you going to allow single coverage?
Durant into the lane. Can't get it to go on the wild shot attempt, and Durant shaken up as he was fouled by Brand. Fifth foul on Brand. Hopefully Durant all right. Hit the deck hard. Durant at the line for two, where he's 19 of 19 on free throws.
Well, good crossover dribble. Brand tries to step over and take the charge. And listen, you need big guys to do what Elton Brand did there. Protect the basket. You've got to lay some wood on people who attack the rim. You either got to be able to block shot, take a charge, or take an impact foul. There, Brand fouled.
Brand has really given him good minutes again in the fourth quarter with 10 points, 13 rebounds. Kevin Durant looking for his 45th point. There it is. Season story. You'll hear what Teo told Jeremy Shack. Westbrook, contact, no call, missed the shot, poked out to Cephalosha. And now Durant spots up. Nails a three! 48 for Kevin Durant. Thunder leads it by 2.
But what an effort by Serge Ibaka to back tip the ball, keep it alive, which led directly to the Kevin Durant three-point shot. This is great effort by Ibaka. Vince Carter leaks out, which allows Durant to get the wide open three. .21 from the line. And I ask myself, who has the record for most consecutive makes? A perfect night at the free throw line. I went to my iPad during the timeout. I came back with Dominique Wilkins, 1992, 23 for 23, under the tutelage of the czar, Mike Fratello.
You actually went to your Saved by the Bell Zach Morris phone to get that info. An ancient device you have here, but look at, again, Ibaka keeping it alive, and then Cephalosha finding Durant.
But you see what Vince Carter did. He was leaking out to try to go in transition. You got to secure situations as well.
Approaching a minute left. Oklahoma City down a point. Here's Durant with 5 to shoot. Working on Mayo. Step back. Durant, you bet. Tied at 114. Durant working on Marion. Durant over Marion. 52 for Durant. And Oklahoma City leads it by 2.
Great defense by Sean Marion, beat by better offense.
Absolutely nothing Marion could do about this shot. Wow.
Now, this is terrific defense, but what a shot maker Kevin Durant has become.
Second point.
Just for the jump shot.